Good morning, children. How are you? Biology class. Do you remember what did we learn in the previous class? We are discussing about control and coordination. So today we are going to discuss about the human brain. So in the previous classes we discussed about the voluntary and involuntary actions. Can you recollect what is the voluntary actions and what is involuntary actions? Yes, an action that happens that we can control by ourselves is called a voluntary action. An action that we cannot control by ourselves are called a involuntary action. So all these type of activity, yeah, so many processes happening in our body, different types of activities are happening in our body. All these activities has to control by the brain. The brain is controlling all these type of all the activity that is happening inside our body. What are the different types of activity? Respiration, transportation, nutrition, circulation, excretion. So many processes are going on. All these processes is controlled by the brain. So brain is controlling all the activity. Then the brain and the spinal cord constitute together to form central nervous system. We have a central nervous system. The central nervous system is made up of, otherwise that is constitute together with what? Brain and the spinal cord. Brain and the spinal cord constitute together forming central nervous system. Then all the voluntary and involuntary action that is happening in the body is also controlled by the brain. Then thinking, that is a complex process. It involves in the neural connections. Thinking, that is a complex process that involves in the neural connections. Then brain is the main coordinating center of the body. We already said that all type of activities controlled by the brain. Same like that, all the activity is controlled by the brain. Brain and the spinal cord receives messages. Otherwise, they are receiving information from all part of the body, and that is integrating it. From the different part of the body, the brain receiving the impulses and it is integrating together. Then when we are writing, clapping at the end of a program, or we are walking, whatever the activity we are doing, that is deciding what to do next. It's already we are decided what to do next at the end of a program. We have to clap our hand. We are already decided that. According to that only it is happening. So that is voluntary actions. When how these voluntary action is happening? Our brain sending a messages to the muscles. If we are clapping a hand, the brain sending the messages to our hand, then only we can clap our hand. So this is sudden process happening suddenly. Then communication between the central nervous system and other part of the body is facilitated by the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system, the communication between the central nervous system and other part of the body, from the central nervous system to other part of the body, that communication is facilitated by whom? It is facilitated by the peripheral nervous system. Okay. Then we have to discuss the brain. It's a complex design. It is brain mainly divided into three main parts. What are the three main parts? The forebrain, midbrain, and the hindbrain. These are the three divisions of the brain. Forebrain, midbrain, and the hindbrain. Forebrain, from the name itself, we can understand that. What is forebrain? It is the front portion of the brain, front side of the brain. That is forebrain. Then what is middle brain? Midbrain. This lies in the middle portion. The middle portion of the brain is called the midbrain. Then that another one, hindbrain. Otherwise, the back side of the brain, that is called the hindbrain. So three important divisions in the brain. What are they? Forebrain, midbrain, and the hindbrain. That are the three important divisions of the brain. Then mainly we are thinking, thinking it is a part of the brain. It has the regions which receive sensory impulse from receptors, separate areas for hearing, smelling, and vision, otherwise sight. In our brain, there are separate areas for that controlling the activities of hearing, smelling, sight. All these activities are controlled by the forebrain. When we are eating too much of food, we are getting a feel like that our food is full. How we can feel like that? that is by the activity of forebrain. So these type of activities are controlled by the forebrain. Then involuntary actions, mostly all the involuntary actions is controlled by the midbrain and the hindbrain. All the involuntary actions including blood pressure, salivation. When we are seeing our favorite food, our mouth is getting watered. How it is happening? This is because of the presence of or by the action of midbrain and hindbrain. Voluntary and most of the voluntary actions and involuntary actions controlled by the medulla in the hindbrain. In the hindbrain, there is a portion, it's called the medulla. Medulla is controlling this type of actions. Then, when we are balancing, when we are riding a bicycle or walking through a straight line, or when we are holding a pen or pencil, we have to maintain a balance, right? So we have to maintain a balance. We can maintain that balance by the presence of, by the action of cerebellum. The cerebellum is located in the hindbrain. So that's all about the three divisions of brain: the forebrain, midbrain, and the hindbrain. These are the three important divisions of the brain. Forebrain is the front portion of the brain. Midbrain means it's the middle portion of the brain, and the hindbrain means it is the behind side, back side of the brain. That are the three important divisions of brain. Mostly all the voluntary and involuntary actions is controlled by the brain. So that's all about the brain. So I hope it's all clear for you. That's all for today's class. Thank you.